We're going to do another Jiu-Jitsu 101, just basic triangle that I teach. I do it from foot on the hips with wrist control, right? Just a way to kind of get the triangle down. So I'll get wrist control. You can do it from here once you get more comfortable, but initially I have my students start with foot on the hips like this, wrist control. I'm pushing one and pulling the other, right? So it's this motion, right? So the same arm that I push is the leg that goes over. So the same arm that I push is the leg that goes over. As I do that, I'm pushing my foot off of his hips and lifting my hips to the ceiling. I want the top of the bottom of my foot to touch the ceiling, right? And I want no space between my hips and his armpit. I'm trying to uppercut his armpit with my hips. Now, I get a strong leg curl over the back of his neck as I drop my hips to the ground. As that happens, I grab my shin. Now, I'm going to underhook whatever I can. His arm, I prefer his leg though. I underhook his leg, and then I cut the angle. If you look, both of my kneecaps are facing me. If you come around to this side, you can see his shoulder is out. His shoulder is out behind my thighs. Now I lock my triangle up, I flex my toes to the ceiling, I squeeze my knees together, right, and I squeeze for the finish. The other thing I'm doing is I'm bringing this knee, if you look at how I finish this triangle, I'm bringing this knee towards my face and pushing this knee away. That's choking him right there too, right? So again, I'm here, feet on the hips, push, pull, lift my hips to the ceiling, right? Look at all this space. There's no space here, there's a lot of space here. It's like I'm trying to reach up and snap his head and his arm. I curl down, I grab my shin. As I cut the angle, I'm using his shoulder. Look at this leg. I'm not just pushing off the hip here, I'm using his shoulder with the inside of my thigh as a fulcrum to cut the angle. Now both kneecaps are looking at me before I lock my triangle up, right? I'm pulling this knee to my face, pushing this knee that way, squeezing my knees together, arching my hips to the ceiling for the finish. If I have to pull down on his head, I can, but most of the time I don't, right?